So I wanted to make this video on transition, being used to the familiar and transitioning into a new season of your life. And it can be very, very uncomfortable and unpredictable. And you might be in a season where you don't really like where you're at. And yeah, you're dealing with a lot of backlash and chaotic environments. One-sided relationships, God opening your eyes to what's for you and what's not for you, and it is very hard. And yeah, but once you do get into that phase of the new version of yourself, it's gonna be a lot of adjusting because you're gonna want to go back to what you are familiar with. If your familiar is chaos, you're gonna go into peace, and you're gonna assume peace is boring, peace is blah. But you have to trust your process. You have to choose you every time, and it is very hard to, because not everybody's gonna be on your side. Not everybody's gonna agree. You might look like a bad person. People are gonna give out their opinions. That doesn't really matter. And you have to understand all of these noises is temporary. And in the long run, nobody cares. It's just a period of adjusting, and the world will adjust. I've seen this TikTok or this video. It was saying, be ruthless and the world will adjust. And even a message from X, he said, if the world says fuck you, now it's fuck the world, you know? And I feel like I've been building this relationship with myself to stand on me, you know, because I find myself breaking my own heart while allowing people to do that. And I find in the past, I've found myself staying longer than I had to. I found myself begging and chasing love that I already had within. And God would send me people who loved me. But it was hard for me to just accept it, because I was always wondering why. And as of recently, I have been wanting to rekindle the relationship with my biological mom. And she has really been a life-changing experience for me. It's like she's my anchor. And I feel like the closest thing to God's love is a mother's love. And yeah, very unconditional love. And it really built my confidence. She sent me this message, and I'm gonna post it on my community posts. And it meant a lot to me, you know. For a long time, I was used to people not caring for me, saying things that hurt me, and I just felt uncomfortable all the time. You know, when I tell people, yo, that hurt me, and they don't take it seriously, or they care about their image, or they take it seriously when other people are around, and it's just like, nah. I've dealt with this fake love facade for so long that it's painful, and I thought love was supposed to hurt. But I've experienced God's love, you know? And every phase of my life, God has always loved me. And he even sent friends my way. Even if I were to make a mistake, they still love me. And for so long, I was surrounded by toxicity people that always try to micromanage me, people that always try to guilt trip me into changing my mind even after I said no. I don't like it. You know, when I get around people and I feel very uncomfortable, or I feel like I'm on eggshells, or I have to guess all these things, it makes me uncomfortable, you know? And I've been seeing that I've been living in reality more, and I have been changing my life because I've been changing my mind and the way that I think. I wouldn't say it's scary, it's pretty cool. And sometimes I just don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm moving forward and I'm not looking back because I have gone through the lessons of me making the mistake of keep looking back. I thank God that God gives me the grace and all these second chances to fix my mistakes, to the trials and tribulations and shit. And I've been moving forward. A lot of my relationships has shifted. And I don't even get offended anymore because it feels good to be back to myself, because what good does it do for me chasing people in love when I am romanticizing them and they don't appreciate my presence? And I know the love that I give. So it's very frustrating being around people who don't see you, who don't appreciate you out loud, and people who are just so entitled to just speak anything about you because the way that you love them, they think that you're always going to be there, or they think that you'll never say no. I mean, I received a compliment. It shows that I actually love great. But I feel like my entire life I was pleasing people, and I gave people my whole energy of me learning them, but nobody ever had my back. You know, I always thought about people. I was always 10 steps ahead. Nobody was there for me. And guess what? I broke my own heart expecting them to be there for me, because I gave them the energy for that. Any energy that I put in to that, negative or positive, it's gonna turn out into something, because that's how much force that I have. But I'm at a phase, and you get to a limit where you're just tired of chasing. Like, your body physically gets tired of just chasing crumbs. And finally looking at myself. And now that I am looking at myself, I see that my outer world is matching it. It's like you start loving yourself and the world starts loving you back. But not in the way of desperation. It's like everything just is made for you to just have space to be yourself. And everything is getting out the way. And it's just silent. That's a life to live, though. That's real luxury, when you're able to just choose you and say no to these outer instant gratification, these outer materialistic shit, a quick validation, cheap attention, things that don't last, people that come in your life just so they can leave, people who don't actually care about you. It gets like disgusting after, and you just start questioning, why do I keep attracting these people? It's all because of you. And I've prayed to God to change me. We're always praying for somebody. We're always praying for God to send us somebody. We're always praying to change people. But let's change me, though, you know? Let me open my eyes to see everybody for who they are, instead of trying to control them for, them to be whoever I want them to be. Because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. And that's just painful. Real too. But that's all I have. Bye.